Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the NFT Podcast. I don't really know if this will be the name, but anyway, we can keep it. And we are here with Gus, that is our first friend, that he is here to talk about NFTs because I really don't know nothing about NFT. I really know very, very little. I discovered them 1 month ago, and I thought, okay, it will be amazing to meet people that are digital artists. They know what NFTs are, what will be their future. So I'm here to learn today with Gus. That is our first guest what NFTs are. But before, we want to know a bit more about Gus. So, hey man, who are you? Where are you based? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hey, thanks for having me on the first episode. Well, I'm not sure if we are gonna learn a lot on the first one because I was expecting that you're going to tell me all about the NFTs. But well, I started basically. My name is Gus Snarskis on Instagram, Twitter, OpenSea. I'll go by my surname, which is Snarskis. Very difficult, but you might find me. And to be honest, I started in digital art like 12, 13 years ago, playing around with the Photoshop and some primitive form of digital painting in those days. And now it's just interesting how it evolved. So even 13 years ago, there was kind of no future for digital art, but I was kind of really interested into the apps, trying to play around, to do like a mock-ups with the images, have painted, have actual photographs, and yeah, carry on till now. So it's been a few years trying to learn and perfect that digital art.
Great, great man. And so let's take, we can maybe take a step back, yeah, for maybe our people that don't really know what NFTs are because
Mm.
it's a new market, it's a new something. So, what are NFTs in your opinion?
Oh yes, now especially last 2 weeks you could hear it everywhere on the television, on the news and everything. So basically I would explain in simple form that is like a cryptocurrency but based on visual, on art, on something collectible. So it's very similar. Basically, it's a transaction between two people who's exchanging cryptocurrency in exchange to some piece of art that is going to be original. So it's
Great.
difficult to put it in one sentence, but basically, it's just simple exchange of art and digital money.
Yes, great. And you say something like original because, as we know, NFTs means non-fungible tokens. So it means that we only create one piece of art or one piece or of everything we want, and
Yeah.
it's not really fungible. It's just fungible because a network says that okay, for me this has a value, and I can buy it, I can sell it, I can collect
Yeah.
it. Okay, yeah,
Exactly.
great.
It's basically like a skins on any
Yeah.
game or something. So basically, it's a digital asset, and it's been around. I would say like a long time ago, before you couldn't even do like online purchases,
Yeah,
like buy skins or anything, but you would be able to buy like upgrade
yeah,
your games, and where already developers provide you some extra skins, but
yeah,
there was no economy behind it just
yeah,
yet.
yeah. Thinking that in any way we have already had NFTs, but we didn't know there were NFTs because we
Yeah.
can imagine like Fortnite skins or anything
Exactly.
else. And now they've got a market, and this is crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think you really needed to have that proper currency to exchange with because now it all makes sense that you exchange with the crypto, which goes up in value, hopefully. And same with the art, which if you choose like the right artist, right piece, it's a quite interesting investment. It's supposed to be real safe, but it's just a great exchange that is happening right now.
yes, yes. Yeah, man. So let's dive deep about something more practical. What do you do with NFT? Which is that you like to do? Because we can describe it, and we will of course unpin this on our screen. And what do you
Yeah.
like? What's your heart about?
Well, I literally started, I just found it like 6 weeks ago. I know that it's been, I would say like 3 years. Somebody said like 10 years, but I guess they mean the same origin. Like they were kind of like a marketplaces and everything, but nobody was actually collecting, or no one real was making it any valuable NFTs. So you can really purchase it and keep it. But for me, it just started like literally 4 weeks ago. I can't even remember how I found it. I found the open sea and I
Yeah,
saw it, ooh, interesting. And I
yeah,
just started step by step, just wanted to upload to see how it works, what it is, and that's it. And in meantime, I think I came around on Instagram or on Twitter and just started to sign up and check what is up with that. And at the same time, you could see it, what was happening with people and everything around it. And then all the marketplaces just
yeah,
started to launch new artists, new drops, and stuff
yeah.
like that. So I think
Um,
it just
yeah.
went very quickly from 0 to 100 in last few weeks.
Great, great man. This is a great escalation. And what about OpenSea? Because at least I know what OpenSea is, but maybe we can describe better for our community, our people. Well, what is OpenSea?
Yeah, so it's very easy to describe it. Basically, it's eBay for NFTs.
Yeah.
So I
So it's
think
it's
that
the
would
it's
be
the it's the marketplace. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. And there are quite a few ones, but at the moment I'm just on OpenSea.
Yeah, yeah, I know there are others like Rarible, and anyway, I'll put some link up down here in the description because it's
Yeah.
important to know. Yes, which are the different marketplace. But
Mm,
from what I learned, from what we learned, I think that OpenSea is the most used until now.
yeah.
And I think they're doing a great job. So we will see how we will proceed with it. And okay, so what about because you say as a digital artist, what was before for me a Photoshop program or
Mm,
what was for me before a paint or anything I do? How do you convert this art into a NFT? So what's the process? I know maybe
mm.
it will be better to have a tutorial with the share screen, but
Ah,
we can say it maybe in a few words. How do you create an NFT? And also more important, because if you've got an account and you're an artist, how do you sell an NFT?
mm. Yeah, I think the learning curve is only up to setting up your account. The rest is basically straightforward, like uploading Instagram posts or Facebook posts, but you just
Yeah,
need to have that little infrastructure around you. So basically, it's a wallet. Once you have the wallet, you set up marketplace account and you just sync them.
yeah,
And everything's supposed to work. So for me at the beginning was a bit tricky because I was trying just go step by step and there was like no information online. No,
no,
nothing at
nothing.
all. And now in the last 2 weeks there is plenty of videos and etc.
Yeah.
But just
Yeah,
the
really in the
first
last 2 weeks, because I was looking for what is NFT, how do we do NFTs. Today is the
yeah
17th of March 2021, and I think at least YouTubers and people I follow from a bit, they started to upload NFT videos 2 3 weeks ago. So
yeah
it exploded and became popular. I think the main people, the most famous people that I know that made NFTs popular are
mm-hmm.
basically two that are Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V's, that is
Mm-hmm.
the biggest entrepreneur on earth. For who doesn't know him, go check his Instagram profile. And People Crap, of course, people
yeah
that became in the last week the most paid artist, NFT and digital artist in the world, with paycheck of just nothing, just 69 millions
Yeah,
of dollars for the list of all his first it's 5,000, yeah,
5,000, I think.
yes, 5,000 pieces of art that he made day by day for the last 13 years. So really a great artist that should inspire this community. But anyway, yes, there were no videos about it, so you discovered how to upload by yourself.
Yeah, that's why. Plus, at the beginning, you have the steps of when you're setting up the wallet. You need to make actually the first transactions. Then you get charged like gas fees and everything. So was it just going step by step, doing the transactions,
Yeah,
and it just uh, went couple days because some transactions just got stuck because at the beginning you have some limitations like $150 or something. So I think once you hit that, you need to wait a few, like 24 hours, and then
yeah,
you can do another one. So it took me like 2 days to set up everything, and then it works. I can tell you it works, but I just had to join Discord. Never had the Discord in my life.
yeah.
I needed to ask some community guys what's happening here. But then after like 3 4 days, I got everything set up. The first artworks minted, and that's it. And that's it.
Great, great.
So I
So
think you
you
just need to
will,
follow step by step
yeah, yeah.
and
You
try the luck.
Yeah, yeah, you will help me with my first NFTs because I don't know how to upload it, so I will need your
I'll
help, man.
try. When I was doing the transactions, they were like, okay, TBC might happen, might not.
Yeah.
Money is gone. We'll see what's happening.
Okay. I think we need, because we are talking about the marketplace, I think we need to talk a bit about Ethereum, no? Because
Mm.
why Ethereum is important in this NFT market. We just can say one thing about Ethereum. Ethereum, for who doesn't know, is the second biggest crypto actually alive after Bitcoin. And
Mm.
without diving too deep about what Ethereum is, we can just say why Ethereum is important in the NFT market. Because
Well,
I think it's the only currency accepted, yeah?
yeah, at the moment, well, on some marketplace, you have quite a few. You have that digital dollar wrapped Ethereum
Yeah,
and couple more. But yeah, to be honest, I received couple bids from using different kind of currencies.
yeah,
So it is limited. Not sure why is that. Perhaps it's like a back end of infrastructure for the
okay,
marketplaces. But yeah, but it's quite really good to have Ethereum
yes.
instead of Bitcoin because that's you cannot put everything in one basket.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And you cannot buy NFTs with Bitcoin. We just, okay, maybe yes, Ethereum, it's not the most used, it's not the only one, but it is of course the most used. Yeah, and so you said that you received some bits, you received some, did you sell something? Did you sell something in exchange of Ethereum? Did you already sold something?
Yes, I sold quite a few. I think like a five paintings,
Great.
and it went. I think the first sales happened during the peak. I think it was like a 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago when there was like really hype when people
Yeah,
was dropping his 105 pieces for $1 on Makerspace or
yeah.
Maker's Place, and that week I think even OpenSea filed like they made like a record of sales because I think 1 week before was like a few hundred thousands purchased in dollars, and then the following week there was lots of transactions happening.
Great. So tell me more about that because I didn't know it. So you're telling me that 2 3 weeks ago there was kind of a wave that reached its peak in the
Well,
NFT market.
for me it felt that. Well, for me I think I got sold like four paintings and somebody resold it as well.
No.
after it. So it went like around those days when people was dropping his pieces. So I think it just made that ripple effect
Oh,
that people jump on the marketplaces, try to explore and try
okay.
to get some pieces around, collect something, whatever was on the marketplace. So it felt like lots of buzz on the Twitter, Instagram, like really, really a lot. NFT was trending all over the place. So I think that was like one of the highlights.
Oh, okay. So it was people that made the market crash. Okay. Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I think that now I've got a question for me because I'm
Okay.
you mentioned flipped. You mentioned, so you say flipping is when I buy a piece of art at a price X and I
Yeah.
resell it at a bigger price.
Mm.
And this is one thing you can do in NFT. So of course flipping, but another thing is before flipping, you have to buy some
Yeah.
NFTs. So I totally don't know what to buy because I would like to do flipping with NFTs.
Yeah.
So if you've got some suggest about how to buy, how to spot the occasion, or more easier, which are now the occasion
Mm.
that you see with your eyes, that you just when you go with OpenSea or any other markets, you say, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
something that people are talking a lot about. I
Mm.
can I can do one example. Elon Musk. You see you see NFTs of Elon Musk basically everywhere. Also with the Dogecoin or with
Yeah.
the Bitcoin logo with some SpaceX crazy
Yeah.
stuff. But so other than Elon Musk, which is something now in these days that is on the wave that it's needed to be bought.
Yeah, it seemed now that NFTs when became popular, the ones that are really topical around technology, Ethereum, the icons like Beeple portraits, Elon Musk, and everything. It's all these cultural, topical figures that became really popular because basically they represent the whole marketplace, and people just thought, oh, this is cool, and also they're into this. Uh, Market where they follow them as icons. They just basically a fan. So I think it became like a fan art purchasing around them. But my suggestion would be to look actually at the artist, not necessarily uh, what is hype now, like a topical whatever punks you have or meme art. So like a meme socks, you have meme art with the
Yeah,
Doge and Elon, but really to look at the artists, what they're doing and what they've been doing before, because once you're making basically investment into art piece, you want to uh, quite a nice ROI, hopefully in a few months or even upcoming years. So you want to put money in the real thing. So if you see an artist who's been doing this for years, creating a
yeah.
cool art, and that would be the safe place. I wouldn't buy something that now celebrities are jumping on. Like I don't know,
Logan
there was
Paul,
like a
like Logan
I
Paul, yeah.
yeah, something like that. I think for now you can do maybe a quick flip, but also super dangerous because you don't know where
Yes,
he's gonna be in 2 years. So
yes, and
it's
anyway, it's very expensive.
yeah, exactly. So those are super risky. Or Steve Aoki, the DJ. So there's the celebrity ones I would definitely avoid because now they're priced on their fame, and it seems like marketplace wants to have these big names to attract more new users, but I don't think that would be a safe option. I would choose, because it is art world, I would choose like a proper artist who's been creating art pieces and selling it in physical world, which is
Yeah,
proof of actual value, and now who are adding on the marketplace and keep selling them digitally. So that
yeah,
would be a no-brainer. 2 plus 2, it's a real thing. You buy it, it is worth
yeah,
something. But when you have like a meme, like cards, like uh,
Yeah, it's
Some
like it's the collectibles that are not really associated with an artist or with a movement. A movement. It's just a trend, and it's okay
yeah,
because if you follow the trend, you can earn from it. But what you're saying,
mm,
and I totally agree, you say you can spot an artist and you can follow an artist because an amazing thing about NFTs that I realized last week it's that thanks to NFTs you can invest in people. You can invest, I don't know, in someone that is 20 years old, maybe at the beginning of his career in the
yeah,
NBA, and you say, oh man, maybe if they've got a sport card of him and I can buy this sport card and I can really bet on his career.
yeah,
If I feel that he will be a champion, um, I can buy a piece of him and I can resell it in 10 years or just keep it. And maybe one day it will be great to maybe, I don't know, I've got your NFT, man. You are famous. I've got your first NFT. Now let's have a dinner together. So it can
yeah,
be something really crazy because you've got uh, something in your hand that is spendable in a lot of different ways, and I think that creativity is the only limit here
yeah,
because we've
yeah,
just started with this market. Yeah,
yeah.
and so you say to okay, you said you can follow an artist, and other than Gus, that of course is a great artist. Well, do you suggest, I don't know, someone in particular, or maybe you don't know now, and we can attach it in the description later. I don't know if you can spot someone in particular that I can study, I can follow, and see if it really someone that has got his position in this market.
Yeah, it's quite now at the beginning. It's quite difficult actually to find. I don't know. Once you land on the like, for example, OpenSea, it's quite difficult to find like a individual artist that they're not necessarily big because
Yeah,
it seems that they're pushing these trends ones that you have punks, you have celebrities and everything. So you have these type of hype pieces that are weekly trending, almost like a trending music videos in your face, and to search for somebody who was doing like a real medium and now they're transferring and doing also NFTs. I think would be easy if you've been already in that kind of world and you've been following someone else in real life and attending galleries, and now they're moving to the digital space. So I think that would be a nice niche where they're
yeah,
not necessarily loud, but they're already uploading and minting the
yeah,
actually artwork. So I think that would be a good spot to start.
great.
But I can mention one name, really
Yeah,
cool dude. Uh, we just chatted over the Instagram as well because he just started to move his pieces on OpenSea. So his name is Scott Marcy.
yeah,
I'll send you the
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 link,
actual spelling
great.
and the link. And he's actually creating. He's from New York but based in Miami, and he's
Oh,
creating like a graffiti mixed with the pop culture and just crazy nice
amazing,
street
man.
art, and it's like mixed with the collages and everything, so it's like a real proper art pieces. I love it. There's
Amazing.
a bit of color, everything, most of the stuff is monochrome, and then you have some signature pieces, so it's really beautiful, very creative guy. So he just started as well uploading it, so I would recommend definitely him.
Great.
And otherwise it's just difficult if you've been following somebody before, you know some names, it's easy, but on the search engine now you go there, it's like a
Yeah,
million artworks and you don't know
yeah,
what you
yeah,
click. And then I would do also some research before purchasing, like to make
yeah,
sure if this is real, who's this person, because also the
yeah,
marketplace has quite anonymity around everything, because if somebody doesn't give you any details, there's no way to send a DM to ask a question, to write a comment or anything. So
Yeah.
basically, if artist is transparent, they have all their links and everything, then it's
Yeah.
quite safe place to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe yes. I agree. Yeah, you give me also an idea that NFTs has we've done.
Mm,
It's also a way to connect with the artist because you can invest in that artist and before you can connect with him because as you said, and we can see it on OpenSea. OpenSea really links well, which are your Instagram, Twitter,
yeah,
Medium, or Discord profile. So yeah, you can definitely have a chat with them, and then you can know a little bit more. Hey, which are your plans? Do you wanna be?
yeah.
Will you be famous in 2 years? I think it's a
Yeah,
question
but
that
also be careful if there's a profile like empty, there's no links, there's no way to
yeah,
communicate, and then you have like amazing random pieces. So you
yeah,
have to be like alert that, oh, is it this is real? It's not real.
yeah,
So that's why perhaps going through the Instagram,
yeah.
talking to people and finding out would be the safest way.
Yeah, because there are a lot of people that steal art because you can basically take a screenshot of a digital art and upload it as your own. But
Yeah,
we can see that OpenSea and the other platforms are doing a great job to
yeah,
assure that this doesn't happen because of
yeah.
course I can screenshot everything and say hey, it's my
Yeah,
art and I
but
can
you
sell.
have the blockchain history, who's
Yeah,
minted, and
yeah,
the resell story. So,
yeah,
which is one of my favorite features because you
yeah,
can see the price action, how it's growing, how many resells, and everything. Great metrics
yes.
that you never had this before. Because before, if you have physical piece, you don't really know how many people own for which price, and now it's super transparent.
Yeah. Would you, because you mentioned blockchain, would you like to go a little bit deeper in the blockchain or in how blockchain works, how transactions works? Because I think it is something anyway that is new,
Yeah.
that is not
This
not
is
not. Yeah.
everything I know. I
Yeah.
told you already. It's just
Okay.
that one sentence.
Okay. So we will talk about it in the next episode.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
basically,
Basically, but
it's
blockchain is yeah. It's
yeah,
it's this system where people uh, they can sell and buy from one to the other what they want, but because
yeah,
there is no one like a bank, like a government that checks these transactions. These transactions are validated by the entire blockchain community. So it's a marketplace where we all have a word on it. We can all say, okay, this is a validation that we can see from all over the world, from any device, and yeah, that's
yeah,
this is
and
how
base
blockchain works, how commerce in blockchain
yeah,
works.
and basically the validation happens almost like a torrent. You have like thousands of computers making small calculations and putting in one transaction, and that's how you're getting those gas fees.
Yeah, yeah, gas fees. Yeah, can you explain what gas fees are, because this is a technical word that is used a lot in this world.
Yeah, so basically it's simple as transaction fee. So you pay the miners the fee that they're going to receive for mining the transaction. And basically instead of paying a bank transaction fee, you pay this gas
Yeah,
fee for the miners and it's being just shared.
yeah, perfect. Yes, yes, I think this is the correct definition. And okay, yeah, great, man. I'm very happy about all this culture for me that 30 minutes ago I didn't know anything about. And maybe we can one thing, because we talked a lot
Mm,
about art as an industry in this world, but we can already see other industries in this world, and which are the ones that you think will be the next industry that will join this NFT world?
mm.
Because
To,
today we have got the music industry, not really so much, because
yeah,
we don't know what is
Yeah.
the what is actually the in music industry, because I've seen some people start selling tracks, but I think we can do more with NFT than just selling tracks, selling
Yeah.
musics. Also, we can do more than selling, I don't know, the cover of an album of Kanye West, of
Yeah.
anything, anyone we want. And of course, we also have seen another industry that is sport, because NBA Top Shot is the
Yeah.
website, this is the most famous website about NFTs. I think it's the first that became popular.
Mm-hmm.
So of course we already have football, NBA, NFL that have joined this NFT world. And I don't know if you think which will be the next ones, or anyway which will be the next ones that you are excited about. You
Mm-hmm.
want to join NFT because you want to flip on that, you want to buy and sell on that.
Yeah, that's tricky one because I think at the beginning now for 2 3 years we will have that everyone is trying to replicate what was collectible in 1991 1992, basically
Yeah,
cards and visuals and stuff like that, music industry as well. I think there will be going like this basic way selling like lifetime tickets to the
yeah,
artist concerts and stuff like this, venues and etc. So I think entertainment arts will be maybe fashion, of course, fashion like sneakers and stuff like this will be going first into this, and then following I think depends on the industries and how creative they're going to use it as, because it could be a restaurant, could be
yeah,
literally anything. They just need to figure out how they're gonna validate this transaction. So somebody has a token and how they're gonna use it. It could be, I don't know, something for holidays. Could be like a British Airways making
yeah.
a golden ticket, and it's like a lifetime ticket for
Huh.
flying any destinations, cruise
This can be
ships.
very interesting. This can be. Oh,
Yeah, because like 20 years ago, there was a guy who purchased a lifetime ticket for flying, and they had to discontinue after 20 years because he flown so much that it didn't make sense for the uh, airline industry. So, but I think can be anyone. Just it depends how people are going, how crazy and creative they're gonna use it actually, because you can do really fun and crazy stuff for
yeah,
PR and not PR reasons, but definitely I think it's future, and people will be more interested in NFTs and
yeah.
not instead of those physical items.
Yeah, yeah. Also because the next era of internet will be all about blockchain. So if blockchain
Yeah,
is collected to NFTs, we will see everything possible connected with NFTs.
yeah,
So
exactly. Perhaps it's going to be just everything.
yeah, it's going to be just everything. Yeah, 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 man. It's very excited about that. Yeah, we can. So I think now I'm a bit more ready to start with NFTs. Do you have
Mhm.
a last advice for an early in NFTs? What can someone that wants to start with NFT? What can he or she can do?
Yeah, I think everyone is looking for this answer, like, oh, what I should do. I would suggest basically just to get whatever you really like it. Don't get like a hype stuff, like mm, stuff that you don't really know about it, but you know it's hyped and it's cool. I just
Yeah,
would get it anything that you really like it, because if you purchase it and you're expecting we sell it very quickly, you might be disappointed
yeah,
because it might be just hyped and this hype will disappear. But if you get something that you really like and you think, oh, this can be grow in value for sure,
yeah.
if you don't sell it, at least you have a cool item as a collector. So
Yeah.
that's why I think you
Yeah,
just need
yeah,
to.
I totally agree. Yeah, start with something that you know, something that you believe in. It's like
Yeah.
stocks, man. I'm starting with stocks this month, and I'm approaching to the stocks in the market and the stocks of companies. I already know
Yeah.
and I like. And this is also the reason why I decided to start invest and to switch my
Mm.
career from media and marketing to investing, because I thought, hey, how can I monetize my knowledge? How can I
Yeah.
monetize my passions, my curiosity, my everyday research on the Google, my everyday networking? I think that investing is the perfect way to monetize your knowledge, at least for me.
Yeah,
Of
that's true.
course, anyone has got it. And NFTs is something that I'm really excited about, because it's more and more, it's faster than stock, at least for now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be a crazy fast world. So, guys, I am very glad and happy to have had you here as our first guest,
Thank you.
and and of course, we will see again in another episode, because you are the first one. So I want to see how you grow, how your heart grow. I really wish all the best of luck for your heart, and
Thank
we
you.
will keep in touch. So thank you very much for being here today, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.